Society looks at men that show a lot of emotion as a weakness.
The idea of a man showing vulnerability, showing emotions, is difficult to do because it's not accepted.
I think a real man, if they cry, it's a huge sign of weakness. You're putting a target on your back.
I grew up around a really strong father figure in my dad. He'll tell you stories of being an immigrant in Canada. He built a lot of that toughness into all of us at home.
I have 2 boys, and I'm a single parent. Some of the things I think I have to teach my boys, they got to be strong, assertive, decisive.
I never saw my dad cry. I remember one time when my grandmother died, so his mom, I don't even think I saw him cry then.
For a very long time, I was bottling everything in. I was not showing emotion. I was keeping everything a secret. I did that because I felt like that's what a man should be.
I think let's get try one, just get you guys warmed up.
Music definitely has the power to unlock our emotions, to help us to process it. It is something essential because it has those immediate effects on our soul and heart.
1, 2, 3.
Neurobiologically, the men and women are not that different in how they react emotionally to music. Due to social influences, men become socialized to show less of the emotions.
I think anytime you can use music as a tool to start a conversation or reach somebody, it's a powerful opportunity.
One of the things that music is doing is it's conveying the way that the person producing the music is feeling. If you're listening carefully, it's allowing you to feel what the performers are feeling.
So much about the composition of this song is to really one-on-one intimately exchange energy from one person to another through the sounding of a violin or the power of a cello. That was really the goal of this project.
34 to 41.
There is a certain way that you are expected to act. This is what society does very well. It's being fit into a mold.
I don't want to be looked at as someone that can't keep myself under control.
I try to keep my emotions to myself. I know what I need to do as a man. The emotion of crying and letting yourself be vulnerable, I can't let my wife see that, no.
In my elementary days, there were times, I think, where I did show weakness. I have very vivid memories of doing that, you know. Of course, I think it was over a girl. And I remember thinking at the time, why am I being laughed at? Why am I being teased right now? I'm sad. And isn't that okay?
There's a musical composition method, and we refer to it as the mourning cycle. It reflects the cycle that people experience when they're experiencing grief. And the way that that was expressed in the music was cycles of tension and release.
In terms of psychology, we tried to really think about melody and chords, and note selection was very, very particular.
But you can imagine, I mean, strings, they add so much personality to it, so I think that's part of the reason that the strings work so well.
The strings really do resemble the voice, and the voice is a very, very salient emotion indicator.
I think the track very clearly sits in the low arousal negative valence part of the space. The track is bittersweet, and it takes us on this emotional journey that might include tears and chills because of the appoggiaturas and the chord changes.
The appoggiatura is a kind of expectancy violation. From an evolutionary perspective, it makes sense that we're very tuned in to changes in our auditory environment. Imagine we're out in the woods, everything's quiet, and I hear a crap. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to feel some intense emotions all of a sudden. But it's more than that. You very quickly resolve that violation by reaching that stable note in the piece of music. So it's surprise, shock, what's going on, and no, I got this. Things are good.
It is important for a musical piece that it allows those who will listen to it to somehow find this space where they can contemplate, where they can reflect.
What the track is really trying to do is trying to find its way into you. It's trying to allow you to open up.
Thank you so much.
Great job. Thanks a lot.
It's tough, this headache of a tough guy walking down the street.
We're afraid to show emotion because we're worried about if we're going to be seen as a real man.
If you're comfortable with yourself, it's easier to show emotion.
I was never given that choice. I was always pressured to hold it together.
Sitting there in total silence and just having the band play for me, my body went in shivers. I got shivers in seconds. I was not expecting that.
It helped me create that dialogue, that self-reflection, gave me a tool to take back to my boys.
It definitely does raise a lot of questions. In my mind, I think I'm staying strong, right? Tough, sturdy. Maybe in reality, I'm weak for not showing vulnerability.
Watching my father trying to do a lot of things. What if he would have just asked my mom for help? How much more further could you have gotten?
That short journey that I've been on has changed my life already. If I think back about my dad not showing emotion, not showing feeling, I think I've become a little bit more open to feeling. That's what I'm trying to teach my son.
I'd like to think I've become a better man through this process. If acknowledging sensitivity and vulnerability as strength, then I guess I have become a better man, yeah.
Wow.